All right, everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? I did a singles read earlier outside the soulmate cycle. Now we get back into the soulmate cycle. And obviously, I asked the universe, I said, what do you want to tell some of my viewers about right now? I mean, we've had some pretty interesting readings. We talk about crossing swords. I'm talking about, rope-a-dope fighting things and stuff like that. But what the fuck's going on here, right? We're going to try to change the topic a little bit, but this is a soul connection. You have a soul connection with somebody that is really fucking powerful. I think it's more powerful than either of you two realize. This is one individual person. I don't mean one viewer. I mean, it's one individual person that you have a very powerful connection with. Oh, you know who this is, I'm sure. And if you don't, this reading's probably not for you, or it's future influence. But you've got a very powerful connection. What's interesting is, and I put this in my notes, I take notes about the energy because sometimes I'm reading energy all the time, like while I'm cooking, while I'm watching TV, whatever. And sometimes I just make notes and write things down. And if this means something to you, fine. It feels to me like around September. If you were to ask me, when is this? I would say around the late summer, early fall of 2020. That's the way the energy feels. So if that time frame means something to you, then this reading's even more for you, right? It doesn't have to. I'm just pointing it out. I'm just sharing what's in my notebook with you guys, so in case it helps somebody. But yeah, I mean, if you told me it was September 2020, this is the way it felt. This is exactly the way it kind of felt around that time. It could be August, September, October 2020, something around there. So why am I saying that? Well, whether that time frame means anything to you or not, you have a very powerful connection with somebody, right? The Empress, right? Very rooted energy here, crossing the Ace of Cups. It's rooted. It anchors. It's an anchor in your life. It is the reason things happen to you, good or bad. It has a shitload of karma attached to it. Okay? It is anchored. All right? And I'm telling you right now, this connection here is hard to get away from. Why am I saying that about the Seven of Pentacles? Well, that's my farmer. He doesn't want to be a farmer. He doesn't, in the energy reflecting off of this, but he has to. It's the family farm. He's got to do it, right? It's not really, he'd love to walk away from it, but can't. It would feel wrong. He could physically walk away from it, yes, but something feels off every time he does. Maybe he stormed off and said, fuck this shit. Nebraska, my ass, I'm going to New York. New York City, here I come. Was there for a month, felt horrible, and came back and ran the farm. You see what I'm saying? It's this energy of, it's almost like a mission. It's something, it's very powerful. It's extremely rooted. The Empress is often a tree, okay? It's incredibly powerful. Okay, that's all I can say. It's rooted energy. And something is happening right now in the energy. Something is getting ready to happen with the Hierophant here and the Three of Swords. A lot of times when we feel this Three of Swords, for example, we go talk to the priest, don't we? Yeah, I'm not going to say, I don't know if a conversation is coming or if a higher power is taking charge to sort of make this okay, right? Whatever it is, there's an energy incoming. It could be a person. It could just be what we're going to call a higher power. It's taking charge. You might be confused. What do I do about this, Steve? I don't know what to do. I know which connection you're talking about. I don't know what to do. Relax. Relax. Don't do it. No, relax. Somebody coming in. Some kind of energy. I really feel like if this is a person, it's a powerful person. But this is an energy that's coming in, and I think it makes it sort of smooths things out. It takes it. It's sort of we'll call it the priest energy. All right, we'll call it the high priest energy, and it makes everything okay. There's something that's going to happen here that's going to either reset this connection or take it back to a time when things were good, which is often what this card depicts. It often depicts a picture someone might have in their photo album of when things were good, right? These kids are all grown now, right? In this, analogy, these kids are all grown. This one here is in jail for DUI. This one here been divorced like 4 times. She got like 9 kids with 5 different dudes, right? Which explains all the divorces. There's an extra dude in there, this is back when things were good. The connection you have, this incredibly powerful connection, is resetting back to a time when it was a little bit smoother, when each party could kind of handle it, or when it was fresh and new and had that new car smell. Something along those lines, all right? That's why I mentioned the time frame. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be exactly the time frame. The time frame's going to be different for all of you. But for me, it feels that old. It feels like it could go back as far as 4 years, you know, something like that. Let's pull a reading. Unreal. Whoever this energy is, and you would know it probably for a lot of you is that long lost runner. You are tied. It's just like a tree rooted into the ground with this person. And there is some kind of energy. I would love to say it's them coming in to communicate. They might be, but I think it's a higher power energy, we'll call it, that's coming in. And I think that energy will then lead to a communication. We're sort of in a preparation phase right now. And I mentioned that in the last reading I pulled for you, my reading with me. I mentioned we're in kind of a prep phase for what's to come. So, I don't know. But if it does feel like that, like for me, I wrote down immediately, I wrote on my notepad, September 2020. Yeah, it feels a lot like that. Even the weather feels like that for me, anyway. And it's not, you don't have to take it literally. Like anything I say, you don't have to take me literally. You just have to follow, you just have to catch my drift. So you don't have to take literally that date. You just have to follow that it's resetting back to a different time. You know, okay. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. This reading is timeless, by the way. I should mention that. This could be near future influence for you. And I say near future because I mean fucking near future. And I'm not fucking around when I say that. Look at that. As I say that, 3 of Wands is the environmental energy around the center card I'm going to pull, which is the base energy. And this often means very soon. Near future. Right? Right there. And that is the boat that the Empress is on. I always talk about that, right? Topless dancing. Bottomless buffet. I mean, it's all going on out there. This guy right here, this is that soulmate. This is that connection you have with somebody. Wearing the cape of assholeness on shore. If they've been wearing that cape of assholeness since I got here, thinking that I'd rather stay on shore knowing that they want to go on that ship. Somebody here might just jump in that fucking water. And look at that, our entire pre-shuffle came back right there. Yeah, something's about to pop here. Something's about to happen. Now, when I say a higher power energy, might be the catalyst, might cause someone to reach out. Think of that higher power, just looking at this card, he's right on the edge of that cliff, right? Think of it as a wind gust. 75 miles per hour wind gust. Just, if you're wearing a cape of assholeness, in a cape in a 75 mile an hour wind gust, he's going in, right? He's going to get blown right off, all right? That kind of thing. What that is, how that plays out, different for all of you. But you're getting a little, the DF side of this connection, this powerful connection, is getting a little help from above, shall we say. Not below, but above. I'm not saying it's devil energy. I don't pick up any devil energy at all here. I don't. Right? In this case, sometimes I pull this card, the Ten of Pentacles, in certain context. If I get a devil crossing it or whatever, I'll say that's not really a golden retriever. Right? That's some kind of pit bull or something in a golden retriever outfit. No, that's the real deal. 10 Pentacles here. Wow. This is a... Oh, I don't want to say it yet. I need this card. I don't want to say it. Yeah, I should have said it. I'd have looked really cool. I was going to say this has to be a powerful card for me to say what I was going to say. That is the most powerful card I could pull. You want to talk about higher power? Here it is. It's the world. I said it's very auspicious. I don't pick up any devil energy. Auspicious means really good. What I'm saying is here, this connection you have with whoever this is was supposed to happen. This was supposed to be the picture. This is the picture that, in the end, the time frame where that 10 of Cups picture was taken. Long before little Sally had 4 kids with 5 different people and the other one was in jail for DUI. Long before that, this is when things were good. It was supposed to happen. The elements, the world, the energy around us is setting up for it to happen again. That's the metaphor of what I wrote down when I wrote down September 2020. In other words, that was a time when things, for example, doesn't have to be that exact date, could have been 1974, doesn't fucking matter. There was a time prior when the elements were set up for you two to come together. And it didn't happen. Okay, for a lot of you, it never happened. The elements are in place again. If if you're picking up that it feels like that time again, right? You're smelling it in the air or whatever, then they are too. Okay? I'll tell you what. But I still think they want to stay on that shore. I don't think they want to go on the ship where you are. They're afraid. Right? You got to go bottomless and top. That's a nude ship. Right? You got to have some confidence in your dick chakra. Walk around on a nude ship with a bunch of empresses on there. I don't think they do. I don't think they have the confidence. I don't think it matters. I think a fucking wind comes up, a wind of higher power, and blows them right in the water. Once they're in the water, there's no climbing this cliff. The only way to go is out to that ship. That cape of assholeness might stay on, it might fall off, I don't know. But I'm telling you, the elements are setting up. The energetic elements are set up for another crack at this. It keeps coming around, and I've said this before, it's a bit like Groundhog Day, right? It just keeps repeating until it happens. When you have a connection this powerful, it's like that old saying we say, mistakes not learned from are doomed to repeat, right? History not learned from is doomed to repeat, that kind of thing. Well, it's the same applies here. This is a destined connection. This was supposed to teach you something. It was supposed to put you somewhere. You two were supposed to at least come out of this with a connection this powerful. You're supposed to come out of this at least with a great friendship. And I don't get any of that. I get you on the ship and them up there. And that's fucking, and my whole fucking pre-shuffle shows back up here, and there's that rooted energy. There's the Empress, right? Okay, 10 Pentacles. Okay, see, I told you, I'm not getting any devils here. I'm not. I didn't feel one. It's not here. These are beautiful cards. It's setting up again. Setting up again to happen. The energy is coming around. Setup is coming. Somebody's going to blow this in. There's a chance for this to come together. For somebody to say how they feel, or whatever. There is a ton. This is the most love I can pull from the deck. It's never been shared here. Okay? Not fully on either side. I think the DF side shared a little. But it left you empty. It's my Desert Queen. Somebody here is showing up. Well, I gotta clarify this motherfucker. Okay. Do I want the light seer? Do I? No. No, I don't. Alright. I'm gonna clarify with the big animal deck. It's going to be weird. I'm going to have to put them down, but I'm going to do it this way. It's just a deck that's calling to me, so it's what I'm going to use. Tell me about this energy right now. Tell me about the world. All right. So I'm going to leave these cards where they are, and I'm going to clarify below them because this deck is a lot bigger. All right. Tell me about the world. Yeah, that blew my mind when that fell, because it is. It feels like a different time. The World card does signify a new era beginning, but it's also the time machine of the tarot. I often look at it that way. It's the time machine. It's time that tells you that it's something similar to what it was. There's another opportunity coming around again. You know, it's just like that. In this context, that's totally what it's talking about. The elements have set up just right. Everything is just right. Why is the world here? Why, though? And again, if it is 2020 for you, fine. But if it's 2023, 2020, you don't have to take the date literally. But I wrote that down for a reason. Oh, okay. What's on top? 8 of Pentacles, yeah, and the Ace of Wands. There's a brief window of opportunity. All right. The 7 of Swords and Temperance. So we're clarifying the world. So this is on top, and this is why the 8 of Pentacles is here. And this would be the crossing card, the 7 of Swords. To this person, this cape of assholeness wearer, okay? Somebody here is going to try to... I almost want to say the universe. I don't like to throw too much hocus pocus in it, but I will. The universe isn't listening to this person's bullshit. It doesn't matter. This is the angel energy which cancels out devil energy. This is mild devil energy of bullshit, and it's getting immediately canceled out by what's fueling it. All right? Someone here thinks they've figured out some kind of logic. Their logic is wrong. In fact, to this person attached to you, they may wake up feeling dizzy or feeling like almost like they're hung over in a way in this energy, because it is sort of putting them back in a frame of mind that they don't necessarily want to be in right now. Okay? It's one of those things where an opportunity is coming, and I don't think they have any choice but to participate one way or another. I feel like a higher power, a wind, if you will, is blowing them right in the water. All right? Let's find out why. Okay? Let's find out why. Why is this happening? I'm just going to pull one card and a crossing card separate. I'm going to find out why this is happening, and then we're going to clarify the Queen of Cups, which will bring the Ten of Pentacles with it. Okay? I know, it's 3 cards and 3 quick cards with me. I know, but we got to clarify. You know it's always 400 cards, because I'm not going to leave you with partial information. That's why I don't do shorts around here. Who wants partial information? You know, I'm in no hurry. I don't care. Somebody will say, well, your channel will do better if you do shorts. I don't care. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I did shorts. All right? I can sleep better in shorts. But if I did shorts, I would not be able to sleep. Because that's partial information. I like to make sure you get all the information, everything. I'll make damn sure you know what's going on. All right. What? Unreal. Okay, so why is this happening right now? Why? Well, divine timing, duh. Okay. Page of Cups and divine timing. You know what? What else besides divine timing? I get the Seven of Pentacles is crossing. I'm just going to put the world. Again, there it is. There's 2 worlds on the table. And we got divine timing fueled by judgment. We're past judgment. In order to get to the world, this is unreal. Okay? This is unreal that this is here. In order to get to the world card, you have to get past judgment. This is 20. This is 21. All right. What the universe is saying right now is something is it's happening right now because the energy is setting up in a way that it was once set up, making somebody feel again that they need to reapproach this, resurrect this connection, and they're going to feel the same way they did when this connection first came around, or in this energy where they almost took action one other time before. Okay, that's what's happening. Probably because I don't want to say they realize they love you. That's tough to say with the Page of Cups. But I do think the love for the connection is reactivating within this person. Okay? That's the best I can say. That's fucking unreal, the cards I've got here. And I've got the Sun. Look at this. Under judgment, I've got the Sun, the Death card, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's another chance. It took a long time. That tells me right there how slow you cycle. Everything is energy, right? Everything is energy, and energy is in cycles. It comes around and around and around, like the seasons, right? Spring, summer, fall, winter. Spring, summer, fall. That's a cycle. It goes around and around. It's pretty slow. This is a really grandma on the freeway at 15-mile-an-hour cycle you have with this person. But you're still a thing. They haven't forgotten what's going on here, and the energy is setting up, divine timing. The energy is right for something to happen, setting up just right for this person to feel what they feel, for the world to be here, for us to get past judgment and to feel this energy. So whatever that means to you, it's very important. Okay? It is a very important thing. All right. But they might fuck it up. 5 swords. Why? Because you matter. Randomly at the bottom, 5 swords and the Empress. There you are, the best hits in the tarot. Look at that. That's scary. I'd be nervous to approach her. I'm pretty confident, right? I'm pretty damn confident. I'd be a little bit nervous. I'll tell you what. So are they. A little bit nervous. Nerves? I'll tell you. It may be curiosity that killed the cat, but hesitation will also get you in trouble. You know? Ask anybody in the military or trained police officer. Hesitation will get you dead. Okay? You go. You don't point a gun at somebody unless you intend to use it. And I'll tell you what. Somebody here, they're hesitating a little bit. They're nervous. All right? When you're approaching Empress, this energy, it's as fast. It's a small window. It's not going to feel, we'll use my September 2020 as an example. Just as an example, right? It's not going to feel like this energy of September 2020 for a very long time. It's going to immediately dissipate out. It's not going to last long. I want to see how they feel about you in this energy. I'm taking the Ten of Pentacles and the most love I can pull from the deck, the Queen of Cups, and I want to know about it. Tell me about that Queen of Cups right now. How do they feel about my viewers in this energy? In case this person doesn't show up, because that 5 of Swords, I'll tell you what, my coffee house guy there with his little bomber jacket on, real nervous to approach that Empress. That's you. Hesitation will get you into trouble. What's going on here? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Whoa. How do they feel about you? Queen of Cups. The most love I could pull from the deck is crossed by the Ten of Swords. Somebody feels like they blew it. Somebody feels in this energy. Look, think about it. Let's use September 2020 as an example again. So here we are, back in time. September 2020, here's your chance to get it right, to get it again. Here's your shot at this. Somebody is feeling what they could have had. They're feeling what they should have had. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. They're in that energy, and it hurts. Oh, does it hurt? Somebody here is hoping for a second chance. They can feel that the second chance is here, but they feel like it might be a waste of time. These two cards equal hesitation. Somebody's in between these two cards is doubt. Somebody's doubting that they can pull this off. I hurt them, right? I sucked all the water out of their cup and didn't put any back, right? Could have had that, blew them off. They're feeling everything they felt back then. It's just like starting over, right? That's not John Lennon. That was one of his last songs, I think. Feels like just like starting over, right? It's a bit of that. It's a little bit of that here. How do I phrase this? Yeah, it's when you doubt your own. Man, the universe giving you the chance. Here's your wish. Oh man, somebody really fucked up here. Okay, what's on top? I know it. I know it. Strength. I love it. Good. That's encouraging. Okay, why strength here? And the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is right there. I asked why this is happening. That's one of the cards that came out. There's your Page of Cups. That's why we had that Five of Swords that I showed you randomly at the bottom of that deck when I picked it up. That it's exactly what it is. Somebody here, how do they feel about you? There's a lot of love here. But somebody feels like they fucked this up and they're not sure they can fix it. And boy, there's just a whole lot of longing here. Okay? A whole lot of longing. They might chicken out. It's possible. I'm just giving you the energy. I'm telling you, if you wake up and you feel like it feels like it did several years ago or several months ago, it feels like something's going to happen. I haven't felt this way in a while. This is why. These two world cards with that damn judgment right there is why that's happening. Okay? It's setting up. The energy is setting up again. The pins, think of it as bowling. The pins are setting up again. Will they roll the ball this time? They know they didn't last time and they feel pretty fucking bad about that. Pretty fucking stupid about that. But if you really want to know how they feel, you know, this 10 swords, there's your answer. There's a lot of heat off of that. Okay? Somebody here, this is a powerful connection. You guys were together in several past lives. This is strong. Already together. Probably together because of the star and the lovers at close proximity. Probably together in the 5D. And that's why this keeps resetting here in the 3D. It's like, come on. But I will tell you something. You can take it for what it's worth to you. Okay? In case this person doesn't show up. Just please enjoy that. You're going to feel this too. Enjoy it. Okay? Just enjoy the nostalgia of it. Okay? Even if it was a time of hurt for you, see if you could pull one more lesson out of it. It's happening for a reason. Here's your proof of that. The divine timing of that and the divine timing aspect of that. It's happening for a reason on both sides. Okay? Just, again, it's one of those rare moments here. It really is. But you can definitely take solace in knowing that just take it from me, that the 5D you and them don't really care if the 3D you and them get together. Okay? It doesn't matter. And I think that's where the wobble comes from here of, well, here's your wish, here's your chance. The energy, the universe is saying, here's your chance. And they're like, yeah, but I fucked this off. That wobble of doubt in here is coming from the fact that the 5D you and this person do not give two shits whether the 3D you and this person get together. All right? You guys, the energies are fine in their own separate little worlds, if you will. Okay? Their own separate frequencies. They're perfectly fine. That being said, they might show up. Might. But either way, there's something for you to get out of this energy. We are in an energy right now of prepping for a later time. Get what you can. This is happening for a reason. Allow yourself to feel it. And if you jumped out of your chair when I said it feels like a past time right now, right? Whether you matched with my fall of 2020 or not, doesn't matter. Then definitely pay attention to this reading. Watch it a couple of times. Whatever it is, get what you can out of that energy. As far as whether this person will come in or not, let's play the odds. All right, let's see. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's grab the little animal deck. One card and the bottom card. What's this energy going to do? What's this energy most likely to do? And notice I fucking said most likely. Okay? All right, here we go. Let's see where we go. Most likely. What is this energy most likely going to do towards my viewer? I see the bottom card. It's encouraging. The Ace of Pentacles. Crossed by the slowest energy in the tarot. Right? Crossed by one of the fastest. Not the fastest, but one of the fastest. It is the Knight of Swords. It's exactly what I said. They might not. It all feels like I said that they might wake up. The other side of this guy with the cape of assholeness here might wake up in the morning when this energy hits them. If it's not hitting them already, it will very soon. They may wake up and feel like they're hungover. A lot of times when it'll feel weird, right? Because they're not really equating what it is. You know what it is. You might feel the same way, but you'll know why. So they feel that way. Sometimes when we're hungover, it feels like, and you get somebody who comes over and they're like talking to you or something like that, it feels like they're talking really fast. Your life is moving in slow motion, and somebody is just, it all feels like everything's happening too goddamn fast. Just stop. All right? Stop. It feels like that. So they might come in, they might not. They might feel like it's all too much, too fast, happening too quickly. It is happening quickly. It's a short window of opportunity. It's happening for a reason, though. That connection, if you know who this is, it's probably who you were watching. If you were here at Steve Love Tarot in 2021, it's probably who I was pulling on back then. That connection still exists. It's eternal. It's always going to exist. And it's going through a bit of a restoration, if you will. We'll say it. A bit of a resurrection at the moment. All right? So nobody can tell you whether they're going to reach out or not. We can't predict free will. I can tell you it's likely to happen for a good number of you with the Knight of Swords here. If they do, it's rather sudden. It's a last second decision they make. If they think about it too much, they won't. Okay? That Five of Swords I showed you randomly at the bottom of that will kick in. And we all know that the DM side of this soulmate cycle, especially the long lost runners, are Five of Swords self-sabotage you all the damn time. So that shouldn't be anything new. Right? Alright. That's your reading. It'll explain a lot when you start to feel old energy again. 2 world cards on the table. I'm going to point that out in the title of this video. That's fucking important. 2 world cards. That's amazing. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. Good luck.